Andy Irwin, out and about at one of my favorite spots. A beautiful little creek area I like to call The Spot. Yeah, I know. Real inventive name, I know. Real creative. But it's been The Spot for a long time. I mean, sometimes it's been referred to as the sandbar. But what I'm out here doing now is looking for rocks. Like the most basic thing ever. And yes, I'm still looking for rocks. And I found quite a few. I put them in my trusty rock bag as I walk. What I'm doing is I'm looking for rocks with character, rocks that shine out to me, that are like see-through in a way. I've got quite a few. Now I'm not sure exactly what they're called, and at this point it would be like somebody could tell me the names of some of these. Like this one here, you can kind of see right through it in the light here. And not all, of course, there's plenty of rocks out here though that you can't see through. They just block the light completely. So I'm looking for the see-through ones, or ones that have interesting character, like this guy. You really gotta go in to see the colors well. You gotta get in there and just get your mouth dirty. But I've been finding some really interesting, fun rocks. Like this guy here. Like there's no cracks. At least, well, maybe there are. I see some imperfections. But still, it just like, it shines so beautifully through that sunlight. And there's some other ones here. Like this one here. It also is luminescent, but it's very thick. And I was thinking like maybe if I cut it, it's got some really brilliant colors, and I'm not sure if you'd be able to catch the colors. Just go all over on this bitch. But inside there's reds, and I'm not sure. Probably can't see it from that situation. I'm also looking for petrified wood. This is something that I just love finding. Petrified wood. It's like, literally, it's like, you know, a piece of wood, but it's a rock. When you look at it, it's a piece of wood, but it's a rock. And then there's some that I found that are just really, really like crazy looking. This one, I'll have to get a better angle on it to show you. But at the end of this, I'm going to go ahead. See, everywhere I look, I find some little gem. At the end of this, I'm going to go ahead and lay them all out and let you see what they all look like. But here's one I just picked up off the ground. It's just a perfect round little, you know, like an infinity gem or something. I'd like to find some like that, but of different colors. And I'm out here with Zach, my buddy from Florida. Say what's up, Zach.
What up?
You guys would know him if you watched the A6 podcast. He was a recent guest on there. Link down below. Ah, you throwing my lighter.
About 30 feet away.
Nice.
I just happen to be looking down.
But there's a couple rocks here that I'm gonna. Oh yeah. See these right here? I call them event runes. They've got lines in them, just one or two lines. I've got a few in here that I found that were pretty cool. I'll show them at the end. I'm not going to take this one. It's too big for me. I don't feel like carrying around big ones right now. I'm just looking for little tiny high character rocks. Rocks that have perfections or slight imperfections. And anything flat enough to throw in that to skip. Because I love skipping rocks. I'm probably the rock skipping champion. If anybody wants to have a rock skipping battle, I would be down like in a heartbeat, because I know how to find the good ones. I know. So anyway, I'm going to have at it. I'll show you a few rocks along the way. Actually, if anybody can help me identify this thing. Right, I gotta like kind of shade the light so you can see it or something, but it's very odd because it's got a lot of features to it that I don't quite understand. Like, it's almost like it seems like flesh, but it's a rock, you know, in some Some of these rocks are like that. It almost seems like flesh, or like it has veins, like petrified veins.
Yeah.
You know? And now, I know some of it's petrified reeds, but some of it's just a little different, you know, like gnarled muscle sinew or something. I don't know. But, be back at you. I'm talking too long. I want to keep looking for rocks. And here we go.
Right. Or something odd you'll notice, like how these two rocks sitting together have that mark in common. You know what it reminds me of? You know what that reminds me of? Tenacious D? Yeah, when they put their butt cheeks together and it was like, we have the same tattoo.
But I'm just looking. I'm just getting another good look around. I found a good amount of rocks here. And now I'm just doing my scan. What stands out? This guy stands out.
Yeah, because it's really brown.
Now look in the sun.
I can't really see through it much. Looks like there's an ant on it.
He said, I can't see through it. Well, it is. No. Well, this one's actually thicker. This looks like a piece of. It looks like a piece of wood. It looks like a piece of petrified wood, but it's actually, you can't see through it at all. Let me know, does petrified wood actually become quartz at any time? Does it become see-through? I feel like I've found pieces of petrified wood that I could see through, but I don't know if that's an oxymoron. I've been looking for rocks for a long time in my life. This area right here we found has clay in it. Like if you just dig down a little bit into that, it's just perfect blue clay. Perfect. You know? I'm gonna come out here in sometime in the upcoming weeks and harvest some of it.
Certain plants that you know, they post here, you got fucking snow on it. It's way different.
Hey, check it. It's already becoming like clay. Earlier it was water.
Yeah, I saw it a few minutes ago.
It's already becoming like actual clay. So that'd be how you process it, I think, to get it to be good clay you can work with. Two wolf spiders fight for prime territory. You want to jump on my camera? Little wolf spider? It's sneaking up on you. You don't want nothing of it. He just jumped in the water, he's floating away. He jumped in and floated down to that rock. Now look, he's swimming some more. Wolf spiders swim. He's getting ready to, he wants to let go and just swim. He's going back and forth. He's doing his little thing. This guy over here won the rock, didn't he? He came out and won the rock. The way is treacherous. One must always be aware. House. One must always be aware, house.
Oh, yeah.
Far too many have lost their lives to this brutal, treacherous, and oh so unnatural trap. I would call this almost a perfect set and a very beautiful shoulder blade. It's unbelievable, really. along with I guess we'll go ahead and focus our attention on these. I found them on the railroad track. This is a shoulder bone. It's from a deer, and I was surprised how intact it was. These are usually carved, like, and decorated very ornately. You can find them online. I was surprised at how intact these are, how they're pretty much perfect, except for the teeth at the bottom are gone, but this part lines up, and it's just kind of creepy at that point where you're like, wow, that's about the size of a deer jaw, huh? Like, hey, little buddy. And then it would have a set of teeth up here at the front. There's only 2 left. They'd be sticking out for grabbing grass or berries or whatnot. I was just really surprised at how preserved those were. And here we have various examples of rocks that I would be interested in. My type of shit. This is definitely petrified wood. You can just tell from the build of it. Very good. Highly translucent. Whatever. This is one, I thought this one was just really stood out. As a matter of fact, all of these stood out as just very unique to me. Like, they have their own little situation. This guy was glowing. It was just glowing in the dirt, like the light had somehow reached it in the ground. It was pretty crazy. This is a really nice example. Now I think this could be like also a form of petrified wood that quartzed. It became like quartz. I have seen examples of petrified wood that became quartz, and it kind of has that texture and feel to it, which this just has the feel of a rock. The look and feel of a rock, although it's got some of the same qualities as this. Very translucent. Very good. Of course, there's a few that I just found to be really interesting, unique shapes, colors. This one here is really nice. I mean, the colors go very deep. They run through. If you get it wet, you can see these dark reds that are in there. I'd like to see this sliced, that's for sure. I'm a fan of the stones with one line. I like that. And then there's these guys. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what it is, but it's very interesting to me. It's got a good, here's the other piece of it. Anyway. Oh, look what else I found. Oh, look what else I found.